What is up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to an Overwatch video. Now, it's kind of become a little bit tradition for me to be giving away a knife every single Overwatch video I do. So let's carry on with that tradition. Last night on Rollbit, I actually managed to hit this, which was just ludicrous. 7 coins on a times 230 and it came in. So I am feeling extra generous this video. Let's see if we can withdraw this Talon knife and I can give it away to one of you guys in the comments. And just like that, we have a new knife to give away. So if you guys want a shot at winning this knife, feel free to leave your trade link down below in the comments. As always, a like on the video would be highly appreciated, and I'll pick a winner soon and send it out to you guys. But speaking of winners, there are a few items in my inventory I have not given out yet. I'm giving away literally a Dragon Lore. That is on my last Rollbit video, which I will leave up here somewhere. I always get the pointing wrong, so it's going to be in one of the corners up the top. I'll give that away in my next Rollbit video because it's not tradable yet and I'll forget who won it and I'll probably mess it all up. I haven't given away that butterfly knife slaughter from this video, the Karambit 2014 opening, so let's pick a winner for that one real quick. And hopefully my new plugin extension system will get around this whole I'll send my trade link if I win thing. And then I'm just going to scroll for another 3 seconds, and then whichever trade link I can actually see that my mouse is closest to, they get it. So it's, ooh, there we go. Diogo Fernandez. I'll save my trade link if I win. You already sent it, bro. Good job you already sent it, otherwise someone else would have won. And there is one butterfly knife slaughter for you, my friend. Okay, if Steam lets me. If Steam lets me do it. And on this video, I was giving away the StatTrak M9 Bayonet Fade, which I still haven't done, so let's select a winner for that. I'll give it a good 10 seconds of scrolling. Okay, whoever I'm closest to, it is JSG. I'm looking for trades as well, hit me up. Let's make sure this guy is a real person and not a bot. Yeah, that looks like a real person. Congratulations to you, you have yourself one of the sickest knives in the game, in my opinion, the StatTrak M9 Bayonet Fade in factory new. I've also sent out those 30 knives from the daddy skins. Oh, well, Steam won't let me show you that right now, but 30 of you did get knives, I promise. And keep in mind, a lot more skin giveaways coming in future videos, but we're getting incredibly distracted. This video is about catching some cheaters, so let's go ahead and do that. You may also notice that I got my rank back. I didn't have a rank because I didn't play matchmaking in so long. I was LEM, I lost my rank, I played one game, I won it, and now I'm Supreme. Doesn't make any sense whatsoever. I don't deserve this rank, I'm not good enough, but I'm not going to argue with it. I'm Supreme now, boys. Next step, global. Once again, we have the Overwatch glass. I doubt you can see the focus on that. You can probably just see how dirty it is. We've got the suspect sitting here in CT spawn, doing absolutely nothing. I'm always a little bit wary when people do that, because I just feel like they're sat there in their cheat menu after hitting insert, adjusting everything. And already his movement looks, he doesn't aim at anyone or anything like that, but his movement looks weird as hell already. Like, nobody tends to play like that, but let's... Oh, I thought he was just going to clear absolutely everyone there. Like, the whole of the terrorist team were just about to peek in mid, and I thought it was going to be big aimbot one-taps for everyone. But apparently not. Suspect's coming in here at the long. Looks like he's going to push it. There's one terrorist waiting for him with an AWP. Has he heard him? He gets pre-fired by Zigzag. Do they have a cheater on the other team? It's pretty early. That's it. We got him, boys. We got him. It's pretty early days to see if they have a cheater on the other team, but it seems like by round 5, the suspect had had enough of getting destroyed, and he just pretty much straight up went for the wallbang. I mean, maybe that wallbang doesn't mean like he's 100% cheating. It's like 95%, just because maybe he knows like that's a wallbang spot, and maybe he got incredibly lucky. We're just going to have to keep watching it, and we're going to have to find out. But in my mind, it's about 95% so far. Yeah, I'm thinking he's definitely cheating at this stage. He's rocking the AWP and he's just getting all the wallbangs. So it'll be interesting to see if he can kind of bring this back for the CTs, or whether the Ts decide to rage toggle as well. We got one coming in from the long, who doesn't seem to be doing much, but the rest of the terrorists are pushing up short, and he got 1D'd hard. So I'm thinking maybe he got 1D'd by Snake, if I'm correct. So I'm thinking maybe Snake might also be cheating if he's got those kind of reaction speeds, but the whole of the terrorist team is heading to B. Our suspect and potentially 95% cheater is pushing into tunnels behind them, and Snake just staying at the spawn and just destroying everyone that's trying to push behind, including our cheater. So that's interesting. I'm getting more and more suspicious about Snake. He's got a little too much knowledge for my liking, and he's just camping in T spawn when the rest of his team is pushing B. But now all of the T's are pushing long, so this will be interesting. Finally, we get to see our suspect in action, and he doesn't like that. He does not like that. I think he's seen a full team there, and he's just like, nope. He pretty much pre-aimed at the guy through the wall as he was coming in. And I think he fancies his chances a lot better if he can flank them at long and not just get pushed by 5 terrorists just in the face. So let's see what he can pull off here. Okay, there's our first kill. He definitely knows. He 100% knows. I'm thinking at this stage that it might just be wall hacks and there might not be any aim assist involved, but we'll carry on watching and we'll see if we can get him for anything else. Moving into round 9, suspect just staying still in spawn. You know what I think about that? I already said it. He's probably toggling his cheats and adjusting them a little bit. I mean, they are 2-6 down right now, so he is literally a cheater and he is losing. So he's got to be a little bit upset about that. But Salmon coming in with the wallbangs with the auto sniper. Maybe he started cheating too? I don't know. I mean, wallbangs are pretty easy to get with an auto sniper. You just guess where people are and hold mouse 1. So we don't know. If we can't see his POV, we don't know. But the suspect knows this guy's pushing up close into... He gets destroyed. I'm genuinely thinking it's just walls right now. He's not got anything else, and he's still getting destroyed, which is interesting to see. I'm just waiting for the spin. I'm waiting for the big toggle, the big bunny hop everywhere, and the spin. Oh, the salmon! I called it, didn't I call it? I said salmon's cheating. Salmon's toggled on. There was definitely more than one cheater in the game. Salmon was 100% cheating too. And this guy definitely had walls. So I'm going to say insufficient evidence to the aim assist. Evidence beyond a reasonable doubt to the vision. And then insufficient to the rest. And hopefully he gets out of the game and people will stop getting wallbanged through middle doors on Dust 2. Most painful part of making these videos is sitting here waiting for a new Overwatch case to appear. If anyone knows some kind of glitch or shortcut to actually make an Overwatch case instantly appear instead of me just sitting here staring at my screen for 10 minutes, please let me know in the comments, because that will make my life 10 times better. I think the reason they give you such a massive delay before you get a new case is because they're trying to encourage you to get so bored that you just open up some cases. So let's fall for their tricks and let's try and get something decent in Prison Prisoner 2 cases while we wait. Oh, come on, that's so many pinks. I've seen so many pinks go past. CSGO case opening has to be the most terrible odds out there of like anything ever, to be honest, because you spend so much money and you just get blues. The probabilities and chances are just so bad. Actually, I saw a Jesus video recently and oh no, come back. The title was like the real odds and chances of opening CSGO's case system or something like that. I haven't actually watched it yet. I still need to watch it, but I already know what he's going to say. He's going to say, don't open cases because the odds are just so bad.
It's a pretty shit return. 60%, not good.
He doesn't promote like case opening sites and stuff like that, but I do. If you're going to spend money, put your money on those sites instead of within CS, because it's just blue city and your chances are genuinely like 100 times better on a website than they are in CS, because it's just instant loss every single time in CS. Boom, here we go, another blue. Final Prisma case while we wait. Show me a knife for the crazy chances. Wouldn't that be cool? Overwatch video, got a knife. Didn't care. Guess what? It's going to be another blue, boys. We still haven't got another case, which means I'm going to have to open this Esports 2013 case, doesn't it? It's so weird seeing the incredibly few items that you can get in this case. Normally, there's like 3 rows of items. 7 years later, and we're opening it up while we wait for an Overwatch case. Show me a death by Kitty or an alt boom. That would be sick. Oh, guess what? Guess what? It's a blue. We still haven't got a new case. Maybe it's time to play some casual. Last time I played casual with Parlor. I'll play you a little bit of that video.
I'm trying to get one.
Oh, I'm locking down. I'm locking down. Sure, with the 1 bro.
Okay.
Oh, that video was a lot of fun to make, so if you guys want to check it out, I will leave it in the description. You can go over to his channel. Let's kill some time and some casual. And this guy's got Hack v Hack in his name as well. That's not a good sign, is it? But I'm pretty sure that's a fake tag, considering that shot. I feel like I'm overwatching people in casual now. My mind is just in Overwatch mode. And that's why I don't play casual. But thankfully, we got a new case to dive into. And we are on Mirage in round 2. Our suspect has a Karambit Fade. Surely he's not cheating. It's like my favourite knife of all time. There's no way he can be cheating. This case just got a hell of a lot more interesting. Oh, that Karambit Fade though, it looks so good. Let's find out if he's got those P90 skills. I'm not seeing any aim assist so far, but he's definitely got some cool skins. Look at that Desert Eagle Conspiracy. Is he cheating with a Karambit Fade? I really hope not. So he is mollying down here on the lower A. It's not going to get anyone, because the only person going A is going to Palace, and the rest are doing a mid-B split. And let's see how much knowledge he has about this. He is holding the lower quite warily, as if he thinks, there's someone might be there, which is a good sign. Yeah, I don't know about that. His reactions were pretty good, but obviously that could be completely legit. He was just in the middle of pushing Palace, and then the guy slow walked out basically into his crosshair, so I wouldn't say he's cheating for that one. He doesn't seem to aim at the guy top mid at all, which is a little strange because he could quite clearly see him. It was pretty obvious. He's going to push under the underpass, and then 1T, he's going to be able to flank here in the T app. Or if the T didn't push out onto site, that was. This guy loves his Karambit Fade. He's just constantly inspecting it. And I don't blame him. It's one of the sickest knives. Throwing that molly down at the lower, stopping them from rushing. And then he seems to have a kind of set A strat here. He plays quite aggressively on A, and then if he doesn't see... Okay, I was going to say if he doesn't see anyone, he goes to Palace, but actually this time he decided to push through the lower instead of the Palace. Oh, he's got a sick lightning strike as well. He's got all the skins, this guy. And so far, I don't think that he's cheating. He's possibly had some moments that have been like 5% questionable, that have raised a tiny, tiny question mark in my mind. But he seems to know how to play the game pretty well, and he kind of knew that guy was there, but I think that's also quite a standard kind of pre-aim spot to play when you connect with him. So, oh, he's got the Desert Eagle Blaze as well. This guy is quite the connoisseur of skins. It seems like he's just good. I'd say he's just good because he's coming out looking at people and his crosshair is on them through the wall. Don't get me wrong, but at the same time, he's just got good crosshair placement, so he moves out exactly into where their head area should be. So there's definitely an interesting case to watch. Can you get any more 1Ds with the Desert Eagle Blaze? Still checking that A, which is a good sign. Unless he's faking out Overwatch, there's that's possible. People do that all the time. They fake out Overwatch and hopefully they're like, oh, I won't get banned if I'm just fake checking all these corners where I know people aren't. But it's usually pretty obvious when people are like fake checking as opposed to whether people are real checking. And this guy's actually like spamming smokes and things like that when no one's in them, so I haven't seen any evidence so far. I just want to see more of this guy's skins because they're sick. Once again, he is playing that aggressive lower. He seems to do that every round, and if there's no one there, he'll go Palace, but he's actually going to push it this time. Yeah, he seemed pretty prepared for that, but I wouldn't say walls. The rest of the T's all remaining around the mid area. He's going to do the old connector push. And last guy hiding behind the boxes. I think he knows that. Yeah, he's still checking the underpass, which is a bit strange because I thought that he knew that the last guy was boxes. So is he cheating and is he a big Overwatch faker? I don't think so. Finally, they're actually going to come to where he is holding, so we'll be able to get a little bit more information. 3 of the terrorists heading to the A site. He is putting down some nice smokes, putting down some flashes, stopping those rushes, mollying it off every single round. And although his crosshair is perfectly on the guy there, he's still just doing the standard kind of walkout with your crosshair in the right spot. So I wouldn't say he's cheating. He hears the footsteps of those guys coming up lower, so obviously he knows that they're lower and fails to get either one of them. No aim assist there. He is our designated A player. He's not switching it up whatsoever. He's just sticking to A. And that was a weird little pause he did there in the middle of nowhere. He was maybe a little too confident that people weren't pushing. But I guess if his teammate is smoking it off or flashing it, etc., he can have that little bit of extra confidence. But he is going to spam. Oh. Definitely not aim assist. Oh, and he gets destroyed. And that's all we got to see about that case. That's really interesting. I wonder what he was reported for. Do you guys agree with me on this judgment or not? I am going to say insufficient evidence to all, because personally, I don't think that guy would be risking big skins and cheating. It happens. It happens. I know it does happen. But I didn't personally see any evidence of him cheating there. The only possible thing you could maybe say was wolves, but even that was like 3%. It's a shame we don't get to see the chats in Overwatch, because I feel like that's such a big indicator of why people are being reported. It may make you a little bit biased, it may not, but I feel like it would just give you more information. If you just remained completely unbiased and on no one's side, I feel like the chat would be a pretty good thing to incorporate on these. Even the voice chat as well. I think that would be really interesting to listen to. Insufficient evidence on all for that guy. He's not getting banned. He's not losing all his skins today. Well, thank you everyone so much for watching. Good luck with the talent knife giveaway right here. One of you lucky guys in the comments is going to be winning that. Loads more giveaways coming up in future videos, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.